Hey guys, it's Crystal Star, and we are on day 3 of my magical journey of no sugar, flour, or processed foods. So far, so good. I definitely had more temptations than usual. I, really wanted to eat chocolate today and didn't, so that's a win. And other than that, I think I've been pretty good. I realized that the peanut butter that I was eating before had a ridiculous amount of sugar. The yogurt that I was eating had to be thrown away because yogurt, oh my goodness, please check the sugar labels on your yogurt. You might be eating as much sugar as that's in a can of Coke in your yogurt for the morning. Like I think mine had like 33 grams of sugar and a Coke has like 40 something. So, whew, I am eating the natural yogurt. It tastes really, really I'm gonna be positive because yeah, it tastes different. It's a very, very different taste. I've actually started to kind of mash up blackberries and mix it with it. And actually, this brings us to a really cool question that Java Hero sent me on YouTube. Did you make a pre-made list of food that you can and can't eat? Was this a drastic change to your lifestyle? And did you kind of wean off of it, or did you just kind of quit cold turkey? So let's talk about that real quick. First off, thank you for commenting. And I didn't really have like a set list. I just knew that there was a small outline. So for breakfast, I can eat like 2 eggs, or I try to eat oatmeal every day. Every day I eat the plain oatmeal, none of that sugar added oatmeal. So be very careful what you buy. Check your labels. I put a ton of cinnamon in the oatmeal to kind of make it taste better. And I've actually even started to try to mix that little bit of oatmeal into that really plain yogurt with blackberries and kind of make like my own little parfait. That's been going really, really well for me personally. You don't have to mix it. In fact, most people they'd probably want to separate those. But yeah, that's my breakfast, and then for lunch I just try to eat proteins and vegetables, and then same for dinner, protein and vegetables with a salad. So I also am trying to kind of do fruits not really after 3 p.m. and try to eat earlier rather than later. And my biggest thing is kind of stopping snacking throughout the day, because that was where I was getting into trouble before. I would just kind of go to the break room and kind of grab this, grab that. I was grabbing all of those super sugary little health bars that are like chocolate and just crazy stuff. So yeah, that's kind of what I have set up right now. And that, again, that changes, but as long as I'm very conscious about not putting any sugars, processed foods, or flour into my diet, then I'm feeling good inside. I do have a scale that just broke, but it's to each his own. If you can cut out the sugar and the flour, then the processed food, that's the main goal. So anyways, so that's kind of, hopefully I answered some of your questions. And now I'm going to talk to you guys about my name. So Force of Rules. As you can see, I like Star Wars just a little. And I was in this really deep meditation or quiet time, whatever you want to call it, which I highly recommend for you guys, especially if you're trying to stop eating the sugar and kind of getting in touch with your body. If you could just start with like 5 minutes a day, not 10, 5 minutes a day. If you've never meditated before, I think that's a really good starting point to just kind of be with yourself and talk to yourself. I try to talk to my higher power, the universe, whatever you're into. I talk to my higher power, and I was, talking about making the YouTube video to kind of be more accountable for myself. And I was like, it would be really cool if I could, find something that works with the Force, because that way I can kind of relate a lot of this stuff to things that I'm familiar with, like Jedi training. And, I'm looking for guidelines and rules for myself to follow. And I opened this book that I was reading before I started meditating, and the next the next paragraph on there was, I can't remember the full sentence, which I will get for you guys. Maybe we'll see. It might be private, but it was force of rules in a sentence. And I don't know why, but it jumped out on me, and I was like, oh wow, my higher power answered me like that. So it just made sense to me, and I hope you guys like it. I hope it makes sense for y'all. It does for me. I love it. Love, love, love the name. So Force of Rules is what I'm sticking with, and hopefully I can kind of give you guys guidelines and, rules to follow for a better life. And that is the goal. So anyways, I just kind of, want to talk about that. And then also the big thing that I want to talk about, I guess we'll have to wait till tomorrow because I'm trying to keep these short as possible. But tomorrow we're going to be talking about meaning. So stay tuned, and I will bring you guys a little info about meaning tomorrow. So if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and or DM me, and I will answer you as best I can. So hopefully you guys will want to join me in my magical journey, and if you do, let me know. We can keep each other accountable. All right, have a great day. May the force be with you.